Hello, my beautiful soul tribe. I'm thinking about you guys. Haven't touched in quite a while. Noticed that a couple readers who I know follow me, who maybe don't have a lot of followers either, kind of haven't been posting much lately either. Kind of breaking my heart, wanting to see and hear from everybody, and I figure, I don't know. Guilty as charged. So here I am. I'm going to pull some out here, right? Let's flip some cards. So I'm talking about this, what I noticed, and like how some of my favorite beginner readers have just kind of died off, and reminds me of a lot of things that people do on their journeys. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you have to come up with something else and explore new paths and journeys and connections and ideas and just take a minute to breathe, I had a lot of my own blockages related to my own journey. Just trying to push through them, and I think everybody's probably in the same boat. And that's probably just what I'm seeing, is a lot of us just trying to push through. So here we are. Let's push through. And let's push through today with a couple decks that I don't think I've really used on the channel yet. This is rather new, the Chakra deck. Wisdom Oracle cards. Sorry for shaking the camera. And then this is Whispers of Lord's Ganesha. I've had this most this summer, I think, or I bought it towards the end of summer. And so I had it all fall. And it's a beautiful, beautiful deck. And I think I bought this in the summer. Spirit Song Tarot. So that's got some wonderful messages in there, I'm sure, for us. And then, we'll see where it goes. I have some other decks here. Not all the decks are here. Some of you know. Some of you do not know that I do now have a reading space locally downtown. So I've kind of split my decks between here and there. I bring decks home to try them out. Taking different decks back and forth is a new challenge for me, not having decks that I want. There's been some jokes about me starting to buy double decks. Start doubling up. So let's start here with figuring out, I want to really, this is tuned to an F, and it's the heart chakra, and I really just take a deep breath. Let's open up our heart chakras together. What do you think, guys? Sounds like a good time. Let's do it. Deep breaths as we tune in together. Just saw 3:45 on the clock here. Progress, moving forward, finding and following our paths to enlightenment. Let's see, what are we working on in the collective right now, Spirit? What are we working on? Collective vibes. Self-worth. Amen, you guys. Self-worth and rejection. Well, if that isn't just a whole reading right in itself, if you're an artist like I am, you do a business where you have to set your own prices. Even if you're negotiating terms in your work, you're always constantly worried about what other people you'll see these. They're not even real people. They're just the idea of these people, rejecting them. We won't even put anything on the canvas. You know, all up in his head. That's like some Nine of Swords up in your head energy. But look at the self-worth. You see that? That's like an empty throne, right? An emperor or an empress waiting to be. Somebody coming out of the cold. Excuse me, guys, while I roll over my tripod. All right, somebody trying to come out of the cold. Well, you know what though? Look at the snow angel. That's some inner child stuff right there. That's some healing going on. And that's dealing with some, maybe taking a cold situation and making the most of it, but with your self-worth. And the rejection card here, I really see a lot about, you know, not underselling yourself, not letting the idea of how other people's might perceive, other people's perception of what it is that you want to do with your life. Ooh, that was going to flip. Yeah. His miracle, it's in reverse. I don't know if I really like to take reverses unless I'm called to take the reverses. But in this case, you'll see there's a girl in the flame. And let's look at that as like the inspiration. And it's like, when I see it in the reverse like that, it's almost like, you know, don't dim your light. You were given the light you were given for a reason. You know, we're from the universe. We're of the universe. We are the universe. You're meant to shine. You're meant to see and understand your worth. I like on the bottom there's gratitude. An attitude of gratitude. I live by that. This is really strong support in friendships. These are, you know, two people growing, learning, bonding together. This is a nice color purple, right? So we're talking about your crown chakra if you look down in here in the bottom. So yellow is like solar plexus, your fire, let's go. That orange is like, you know, I am here and so are you energy. Sacral chakra. Right. So very interesting. Very interesting, y'all. So we're working on some self-worth. Ooh. That one can hit hard. That can hit hard. Let's see where some of the blocks are on that. What are some of the things? We have a fear of rejection coming up. What are some things that we can do, Spirit, to help us not only like see and embrace our self-worth, embrace our inspirations, you know, shine our lights, keep our lights lit. Yes, while we're struggling here. The fear of rejection. I know with a lot of us, not getting a lot of views, not getting a lot of likes, not getting a lot of subscribers, it can be daunting feeling. It can kind of bring you down. You might, like, you know, not want to tell people what you're up to, or you might be afraid to tell people what you're up to. You're afraid what people might think. But stand in your truth over here. Take your seat at the throne. You know, bask in the light. Celebrate yourself. I'm hearing celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself. Get used to the idea of celebrating yourself. I'm not talking about embracing a prideful ego. I'm talking about getting rid of the fear of rejection and being open to the abundance that's yours. There is abundance, but that comes from knowing your worth, right? If you're trying to manifest abundance and you're not aware of your worth, then Yeah. Priorities. 30. I saw a lot of 3s in my readings today. I had one reading today for a client. Probably had 4 or 5 3s pop up, including the Empress, actually. So I see that 3 is still popping up. Working together within your community. Where are your priorities with the self-worth? I love there's more orange in here. There's more really strong sacral chakra, and there's more inspiration, rebirth, new beginnings in here. Refocusing your energy. Oh, look at the little mouse over here checking out the other. I love it. Looking at Ganesh. Lord Ganesh, give me another one. One more message here. One more message. Watch where your priorities are. Are your priorities on this being up in your head? Or are your priorities on your light and your inspiration, your warmth, your what you're guided to, what you're called to, how you're called to connect with others? I'll point out, and 2, we've got the purple, all that purple through here. That color again, right through. So we have sacral and we have the crown chakra stuff. That's all about connection with others. Connection with others and connection with the divine. And tying it all in together. Oh, look at this. Where should your priorities be? In generosity. So here's that little rat that's watching. And here he is over here getting a nugget. Getting a gift. Right? A gift of generosity. It's helping each other. It's supporting each other. 10, ends of cycles. Ends of cycles where we don't feel supported in what we're doing. And ask yourself, am I supporting myself? Am I making myself a priority? When you make yourself a priority, it's not just about being generous within your community, but being generous to yourself, right? Or generous to those immediately around you. I don't know how I want to lay these out. I love all these colors, though. They look so beautiful. Boop, 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 boop. Something about decisions here, right, guys? Decide your worth. Decide what fits you. Where do I fit? But be generous. Be generous with your time. Be generous with your energy. Be generous with your energy towards your priorities. Prioritize understanding your self-worth. Shining that light. You know? We don't want to prioritize this feeling of rejection over here. We'll get one more of these guys. Okay, we're going to get 2 more. Spirit gave us 2. Yeah. Yeah. It's funny. I was thinking while I was shuffling, it'll be a yellow one, so I could put it in the middle. Protection. You guys look at this. 10, 20, 30. What did I say when we started the reading? I saw the 340. So 10, 20. I got to put it in that. I know, you guys, so crazy, right? There's something about this, though. There's something about this. You know, everything happens for a reason in the readings. I see you guys rising up, you know? It's through this being generous to your priorities that you find this connection within your community, and you discover this self-worth, and it just feels good. There's a belonging. That's what I was going to point out. The community. I was talking about this generosity within the community. 41. So this generosity within a community, and it's like, making not just yourself feel like you belong, but those around you. It's a community thing. There's safety in numbers. Right? When you belong together, you have this protection. Also, I'm hearing a lot about the white light meditation and protecting your own energy. So when you do get up in this, you guys, make sure you're doing those white light meditations and clearing that energy right out. And remember that you're here for a reason. You do belong. You do have something to share and something to give to everybody. Be generous and prioritize. Oh, I love this energy. I think this is gorgeous. Okay, let's grab that Spirit Song Tarot. Where did I set it? Okay, it's over here. You guys, I just feel really big things for everybody in our collective coming right around the corner. I know everybody's been working really hard. Some of us have been taking longer breaks, you know, and we're trying. We're trying. I'm working on a few different things. I do love my space downtown, but I don't think that I use it enough. So, you know, I'm working on ways to expand there. And I haven't made a few pieces lately, but nothing too spectacular. Not much to show right now. Really kind of trying to take the readings to a whole new level. Like in-person readings and doing readings online for people, personal readings. I'm doing a lot of personal readings. So I guess that's, you know, part of the thing with the priorities and getting online with you guys where I really feel like I belong. I thought one flipped in there, but I can't find it. Okay. We have the Two of Crystals. The Two of Crystals. I have to remind myself really quick. I think the crystals are pentacles. No, the acorns are pentacles. The crystals are wands. So Two of Wands. What did I say? Decisions. Right? I said decisions earlier. Balance. Adaptability. Balance and adaptability. Balance and adaptability. Is my camera messy? Sorry, guys. Is that better at all? Not really. Okay. Balance. Balance and adaptability. Alright, let's get a couple more. I'm going to see a little bit more on this, Spirit. It is important to balance. I do see that this is a kangaroo. We're talking leaps and bounds, like moving forward in leaps and bounds, you know. But take your time. Take your time with your endeavors. Be generous with your time and energy, but prioritize, right? You're being generous with your time and energy, but you're prioritizing. You're putting what's most important first. We had 10 of Feathers in reverse. 8 of Feathers in reverse. The Moon and the World. Oh, look at this Moon card, guys. The Moon. Right? It says imagination and perception. Oh, let's get some cool vibes. One of my favorites right there, right? The owl. So we have fulfillment and celebration. So yeah, once we put down this burden of worrying about what other people are thinking or, you know, not prioritizing, we're blocking ourselves is essentially what we're doing. We have this big burden. But it's a transformation. 10s are the end of a cycle. We've reached the end of something and we're coming into something new. We're figuring out the solutions. You know, this 8, it's in reverse and I see this as the blockage. But it's like once we turn that around, once we have that courage. Oh, it's right there. Courage. I wish you guys could see that. And solutions. So the courage and the solutions to move forward, right? To put down those burdens and to move forward. Don't move cowardly. Trust your intuition on whatever it is, whatever this next big move is that you're headed towards. It's the right direction. It's going to be something worth celebrating. I'm just hearing that warning as you're moving ahead in leaps and bounds. Just remain adaptable. Go with the flow. Right? Go with the flow. We're protecting our energy. We are making sure that we're open to the abundance. Yeah. Trusting our intuition and our inspiration. We're listening to our guides. This is a page of shells. This is the cups, So we're listening to our guides. It's not all about having a good idea, but following through. All right, guys. Well, I loved this. I see 2050 on the clock. Okay, that might be significant to somebody, the 20 or the 50. I've been seeing a lot of 2s. 5s has changed. 2s, working with the divine. Partnering up. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition moving forward. I hope that I see some of you. I hope that this inspires some of you to get back on. I miss you guys. I miss seeing your videos, and I got figuring that maybe there's some of you that miss seeing mine. So I love you guys. Stay strong, collective, and be good. Yes, be as good as you can be. And I'll do my best to send any love.